Well, let's see. I suppose let's wait a few minutes. Goodness. So, it would appear that everyone is waiting in a queue. So, do as is the telegram tradition, to wait in the queue. So, I will wait patiently for a little while longer. We'll see. I will wait outside and wear our yellow uniform and see if anyone materializes. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Oh, oh. Is my TeamSpeak not working? Yes, hello.
Yes, how are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, and yourself?
Well, apologies, sir.
Hello, how are you both?
Doing well.
Wonderful. It's not your horse up the street racing around, is it?
No, sir.
No, indeed.
Very good. Do you live in this hotel?
We currently have a working office here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see. Can you get to the balcony up here?
Oh.
Can you get to
I have no idea.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, alright. I thought I heard a voice, but I must be wrong.
I wonder if there's a plank up
Oh,
there.
is that a ranger? Hello? Hello? I thought I heard a voice from around here.
Oh. Yeah, they're probably on the roof. Thank you for telling
How
me.
do you get up there?
It's a bit complicated. There's a ladder here, and then there's a couple of things you have to climb, and then you have to potentially jump from another building if you don't directly get
Goodness.
Leave that
up
in
there.
your capable hands. I'll be in the medical office.
Yeah.
Do you need
Alright,
any
thank you.
additional assistance?
I can let you know if I do, but I don't want to put anyone in unnecessary danger. I'll just
We will
go up there and take a look. Thank
Listen for thuds. I hope I hear none.
you. Yes, that would be great if you could just listen. And, yeah, just let anyone know if I
perhaps
fail.
I'll just stand out here in case you fall.
Yes, thank you. I will go take a look. Yeah, the ladder was this way. God damn it.
Afternoon.
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello.
Afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, there's apparently we will need to head to Bacchus Station after eventually we get everyone.
Oh, very well, very well.
But I'm not sure if you had a particular area you were hoping to check.
Ah, yes, well, when it comes to mapping the lines, which I believe we discussed we may do this week, there's sort of three options that we can do, and so I'll sort of leave that to you gentlemen as the local experts.
Indeed. It's need to be something we address fast, and then we should be able to get to work.
All right, well, no worries. I'm in no rush, especially in this weather. But yes, north of Valentine or west. There's a few options that I'll explain once everyone's together.
She tried to call you over.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, that is yeah, well, just yes. Well, I could certainly do with something to eat. Are you hungry?
Yes, well, I could eat.
It was the gentleman that
And I will be right back. If you don't mind, just keeping an eye out. If anyone else arrives, I will be back with some stew shortly.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, I'll wait just in case we see more of our fellows in yellow.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they did. I checked the other hotel first, but yeah, there's a letter over there if you go right in between the bank and the hotel. There's a little alleyway, and there's a ladder that goes up to the roof. Kind of. There's a few ladders, but yeah, no, I'm glad then.
Oh, yes. We shall see about all
Be
of this.
safe now, you two, and
Chicken scratches when you just start writing things in random places, random
Good evening.
books. Hello,
Yes, hello.
Good evening,
hello,
everybody.
folk.
All right. Our adventure begins. Now we simply wait for.
Past this yellow man.
I didn't know you
Yes,
owned a
hello.
horse.
Hello. I do. I own 4 horses.
Yes, we'll wait here in the snow. It isn't too cold in this uniform. Then, yes, we'll see our telegrams, of course. That's an important thing. And oh, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be fine. From now on, your troubles will be all behind. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Do 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 do. Doody 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 doo. Yes, you know it's true. All I want for Christmas is unparalleled electrical infrastructure in the crossing. Yes, indeed. Christmas time, holiday time, time for cheer, time for beer. Round a fire with friends and coffee. Round a fire with friends and stew. I'm having fun, I don't know about you. Waiting, oh waiting to see waiting to see. Waiting to see what will happen when the people arrive at the offices. Perhaps I can convince them to do some work for me. Flash some cash and convince them I'm a man of the company. And then they'll all respect me. Then they will all respect me. Yes, indeed. Goodness me. What madness. What manner of madness is this? Well, I suppose we'll see who arrives. Goodness. How very strange. Hmm. Oh, well, we'll wait here and, I believe Agent Buckingsley is going to come back any time now, although it is taking him some time to get some stews. Hopefully he isn't in any trouble.
Yes, good evening.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I have said hello. I was just trying to get something over to Vail here. Do you need anything to eat? Oh, I see. As one does, yes. Well, I have received word that we will need to perhaps change a bit from our initial plans to see how the evening begins. But we will need to wait to make sure we have Blanchflower and Hawthorne here, and then can depart.
Yes, I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. I only see you here.
Oh, well, yes. Unfortunately, it is a bit dusty. So perhaps if you two are not able to see or hear each other, both Titsworth and Vail are present. There is some heavy snowfall that might disrupt this. That is
Yes.
money. I believe Hawthorne is present, but not here at the moment. I don't know how long it will be for Blanchflower, but we will need to go to Bacchus Station, which I believe is to the north. So we could head to Rhodes, where at least there'd be less dust, and then we can send a telegram to those not present to meet us there.
Yes, that might be advisable.
If quite snowy, yes. Also, I was trying to do a job earlier where we had to actually find bananas, and there was I asked someone what it was, a coca plant. I believe there might be some new strains of plants about that might have people invigorated in the possibilities of well, drugs. So that might be why it's just there'll be a lot about, I think, tonight.
I see.
I had thought so as well, but it was, somebody planted it. It was behind the Bastille. Yes, right around the corner. I agree, particularly given the weather, but it is what it is. So, I think Vail's able to understand what I'm saying, but yes, I think we should get on horses and we should go to roads. I will ensure that a note is, if anyone is still inside, the landlord might not let us back in, but they could at least, make sure that anyone still indoors is aware. Yes, understood. Yes. Yes. Understood. Well, let's well, I have a horse. Vail, do you have one?
I have a horse in the stable.
In the stable, yes. Well, he's running, so we'll wait here, I guess.
All right, sounds fine by me.
All right. Well, let's get down to the telegram office. I will telegram those not present to plan to meet us in Rhodes. Vail, you can come with either of us.
Yes, all right.
Rhodes or the telegram office? Yes, we'll be right there. There we go. Also, my apologies. Vail, I do need to get your telegram. I don't believe I have it written down.
Yes, the only telegram I have is of Agent Grundlemeyer, so I need to. Yes.
I will. Yes, I will forward you our most recent update. It should have all of the contact information of everyone else. Though, unfortunately, I can only send one telegram. So perhaps it's worth to write 2 others. Brian, do you have a moment?
I do, sir, yes.
Do you have enough spare change to send telegrams to everyone and just tell them to go to Rhodes?
I do. Yes, I'll have to. The telegram numbers up from your
Understood.
telegram.
Or if you could, I could send them quickly. Yes, I have everyone kind of logged, but I can only send one right now. Thank you. All right.
Yes,
Vail, what is yours?
SR 394. Simply
was,
remarkable.
Yes,
394.
perfect. Understood. And your first name?
Fredrick.
Apologies.
No worries. Fredrick Vail, and your agent Buckingsley, correct? I want to get that wrong.
Indeed. And it's VEIL?
VA as in apple.
Yes. I've been switching it back and forth. My apologies. I will get this fixed. But yes, I'll make sure I send you a note with and it'll have everyone else's contact information.
Yes, well, thank you.
I am going to take a quick, probably crap over in that place over
Yes,
there. I'll be right
understood.
back.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Yes, well, once we have Tits back, we can get out of here.
Yes, you can imagine trying to be out in doing my work alone in this weather is impossible.
No, yes, no, not safe for a number of potential security threats, but yes, also the inclement weather itself.
Not a few weeks ago, I was walking the lines and rolling up my sleeves, taking out my vest. But goodness, I catch my death doing it these days.
Yes. Well, hopefully the weather turns soon, but suppose we'll see.
Yes, one can hope. One can hope.
So, if I might inquire, which were the 3 areas you were considering?
So I've already done some extensive mapping, you see, and well, there's 3 areas that I branched that I did not follow. There's one by Emerald Ranch that will go to the northeast. There's one out of Valentine that heads north, past the church, north. And then the one I'm most interested in is in between Valentine and Rhodes. 65 poles north of Rhodes and 35 poles south of Valentine splits off west. And I believe that's where I'll end up connecting to a lot of west, where it connects to the west.
I see. Would that head out past Flat Neck towards Bard's Crossing?
Well, you see, my map is not sort of on the map of the crossing. I made a separate map.
Well, I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
Yes, if I had to guess, it would be around there. You know, when the wind isn't blowing so bitterly, it's pretty beautiful.
It is. The little light kind of catches the flakes are nice to be able to see until well, we lose the snow.
Yes, very true. You know, electricity is such a workhorse for us, but sometimes we forget it's capable of such beauty as well. And look, there's our other feather in yellow.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, you've word via telegram or anyone in person, so I think it is best we move on to roads.
Yes. Major headaches over here. I have to re-get my horse.
I see, yes.
Fucking A. Just ran me over.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, all right.
Forward ho!
Yes,
I didn't
indeed.
just call you a hoe.
And there it
Well,
is, the Atlantic Electric
perhaps.
Company.
Indeed. Well, perhaps hose will be forward. We will find out.
Goodness.
Yes, you fine company. I will let you know before we arrive in Rhodes. I will tell everyone. I mean, this is confidential information. I received a message from, presumably, the head agent, stating we, since he's been gone since the weekend, tried to look for him, but he said we should stop looking and wants us to meet him at Bacchus Station, probably in about another half hour. He signed the message Agent G, which is not his particular calling card, more what Suze would call him. So I don't know what we might find, but we'll need to get up that way once we have everyone.
Very well,
Agent
yes.
G, you said?
It is how he signed it, yes.
Huh.
Which I've called him, so is Suze, but he's never, he pretty much always balks right afterward. The rest of it was actually written incredibly coherently, considering how he's been speaking for the past week and a half to 2 weeks. So I'm a bit surprised, but we'll need to see what is up once we are able to locate him.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed, but near the end of our time there last week at the saloon, he did seem to be speaking a little bit more, I would say fluently, less baby man.
He
more,
did a bit,
more
and
man
yes,
baby, I would say.
but then
kind of a
went back to being much
baby
more quiet
man.
over the weekend. Yes,
well,
and
you know,
hmm.
I spoke with him 2 weeks ago when I first met all of you and had messaged him, and he was perfectly coherent. But then we would walk into the bar and he would talk to all of you. So I assumed it was some sort of
Yeah.
inside joke or something. Then last week, when I officially joined, when everyone else was away, I said, "Sir, are you just because is this a bit for everyone else or something?" And he was talking to me just like that. So
I see.
Yes, yes.
Well,
Well, we believe he might have either A, had a stroke, or B, just been very, very stressed out because of his mother. We're not sure.
yes.
combination of the two. Can't be sure. I did think that, given our uniform situation, I did in my telegram I said they should meet us at the telegram station versus here. So
All right.
Yes, we don't want to die.
mostly yes. Like we're in less danger at the telegram office, just standing there, than we are at a place known for holding money and funds.
Goodness,
Actually, let me
yes.
stop at the bank. I'll meet you over there.
Indeed. Well, I'm also not sure if it would be best for us to stay in uniform versus going a little bit more incognito, depending on what is actually happening. So
That is fair.
suppose we can still perform the standard patrol, but really rather not bring anyone's wrath down upon us at this point. So
Yes, well, that's perfectly fair. You are the head agent, is what I've given to understand, so it really is up to
still
you.
acting for now, but yes, I'd like to.
Evening.
Yes, hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, pardon?
I said, how you doing, gentlemen?
Oh, doing
Ah,
well.
well.
Yourself?
Doing quite well, sir.
Yes, very well, very well. Just didn't want to be rude, that's all.
Yes,
Oh,
of
yes, well,
course.
please enjoy your writing session.
Have a nice evening.
Yes, stay warm.
You as well.
Oh my. I have a horrible feeling of dread today.
Well, it's most days for me, so hopefully it'll be fine.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be, but we'll give it a whirl. You know, this is our lot in life. Apparently, it's just.
Yes, apparently.
By the way, I do have about $50, give or take, that I could probably put towards rent if necessary.
Understood. I have enough that we should be able to get in tonight, but I wanted to just ensure we, given the telegram from the head agent, I wanted to ensure we were.
Yes. What do you make of that? I mean, you're saying Mr. G is something, Agent G.
Mhm.
I mean, have we ever been up there before? I don't believe
No.
I've ever been there.
No, I have, but it was when I was exploring, so to speak.
You say Bacchus Station.
Yes, in Barino. So I believe it's south of Wapiti. It's basically is if you follow the Dakota River north, you find a bridge there and a train station.
Oh, goodness. That's honestly where the lines north of Valentine probably head to.
Yes, well, that might play a role, perhaps.
Well, we should look in on the head agent's well-being, and then we can double back to anywhere to start looking at lines.
Yes.
We don't need to mix those two, that's for sure.
Yes, I believe something might be afoot. Hello, miss. It's good to see you.
Sir.
Good evening.
Yes, same to all of you. Any leads on the head agent?
Yes, it was requested to ensure that no one other than ourselves were aware, but he requested we meet him in, well, now maybe about 20 minutes or so. I'm hoping we can get Blanchflower here before departing.
Yes, I should hope so. Any indication of where to meet?
Yes, Bacchus Station.
Perhaps there's a telegram office up there.
There is not.
Oh.
But he wants us to arrive. He wants no one else to know about this. The telegram he sent was coherent, more so than he has been communicating of late, prior to his vanishing over the weekend. But he did sign it, Agent G, not Head Agent Grundlemeyer, not anything Grundlemeyer related, which only Nelson and myself have called him, I believe. So.
Yes, I'll maybe refer to him as that once or twice. I think you told me to, and I did.
Very important, yes.
Just kind of went to Grundle at that point.
Actually, that's pretty good too. We could do that, but I wouldn't think that Agent Nelson would deceive us and get us to go somewhere based on that. But it's a little odd for him to refer to himself that way, so I'm not sure exactly what we'll be heading into.
Yes, I mean, if he would have said Uncle G, then we might have had a lead. But Agent G, a little different.
So I'm not sure if you would recommend we just arrive in force. I was thinking that since we're currently at a telegram station, we're actually less conspicuous remaining in our uniforms. But given where we'll be going, I think it would be best for us once we planned it to change.
Yes, I should probably go purchase a jacket if I can. Maybe I'll do that now, yes?
Yes, I think
sure.
that would be...
So we at least stay in pairs. I can accompany you.
Yes, of course. I might actually buy a lantern as well. I don't have one.
Oh, let me get you some extra back.
Hello.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Howdy.
Yes,
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, all right. Well, I will head up to the speakeasy, perhaps, and change while you are using the tailor. Vail, would you like to
I'll come with you.
change out of the yellow as well?
Yes, be
All right.
very careful up there. I mean, we don't know what's going on. So.
We'll just slide in through the back door and
Yes,
get
the back door
out.
is the best way, for
Awesome.
sure.
Yes. Should we meet you by the... If Blanchflower is coming here, we should just meet back here.
Yes. Oh my, look at you.
Perfect.
I like it.
Yes,
Right.
head of security indeed.
We'll see you back here shortly.
Very good, sir. To the tailor, I suppose, yes?
Yes.
Do you have anything warmer, or is it more the initial suit you've been wearing?
The suit I have has a coat that's it keeps me warm.
Well, perfect. I know you're relatively kind of just a more recent joiner, but all this strikes me as somewhat odd. Any thoughts?
Well, you know, I don't know everyone as well as you do, but it is very possible that your head agent is having some sort of episode, and well, you know, I guess we just have to be there for him as best we can. I'm no expert, that's for sure. Put my gloves on.
All right, let's
Yes, I will say as far as our work today of getting the lines done, I purchased some coffee and some stew and some chocolate and some things for, you know, us to take little breaks here or there, you know.
Well, thank you very much for your thoughtfulness in that regard.
Yes, well, it's not, like I said, it's not something I could do alone, so I appreciate the help.
Yes, of course.
And of course, I will, you know, I will pay in money as well. You know, I have
Oh,
funds
well.
to set aside to, you know, pay you gentlemen.
It is we can, as a member of the team, we will be happy to help, but we'll just have to see what's happening with Grundlemeyer.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Pardon me. Vail, do you smoke?
Yes, on occasion. Oh, much obliged.
Not much, but just a little warm.
Ah. Oh, good. I just threw it away.
It was basically because I was checking in. I think she just only woke up like an hour ago or something.
Oh.
It's basically her just I forget something about congratulate birthday. I don't know. Ask her what she's up to, but I haven't gotten a response back.
Oh, something just occurred to me.
Yes?
If the head agent is meeting us there, you don't think he's going to be... Well, you don't think he'll find it improper that we're not in uniform?
Well, it is possible, but given that it's a clandestine meeting, so to speak,
Yes, very true,
it is.
very true.
I if he's annoyed or angry, it can be with me. I think that it is the right call, however.
All right. Just it occurred to me that last week he was not too happy about me not being in uniform when I arrived.
Well,
but I think these are extenuating circumstances.
I would agree. Yes. Specifically, if you wanted no one to know other than us, seeing a group of yellow riding north into the wilds is something notable and something I would much rather we not have happen.
Yes.
Actually, now that I think of it, you are certainly welcome to ride with me, but in case anything were to happen to the head agent, it might be best to have as many horses as possible. Should we head down to the stables?
Yes, let's do that, yes.
We can head by the tailor on the way to just let them know.
Yes.
We're just going to secure a horse for Vail from the stables. No word from Blanchflower yet.
All right. Well, I'm here keeping an eye on Titsworth.
Yes, well, hopefully he is able to stay warm and avoid the gene that would clearly just bring more eyes down upon us.
Yes, I'm rather concerned. He's been in there quite a while.
Well,
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh, well, there you are.
So, now what? I guess we're still...
We're, once we have Blanche Flower, we should be able to depart. We're just going down to the stables.
Sorry, could you say that again?
And we're just going to get Vail's horse, and then we'll find Blanche Flower and go from there.
Very good, sir.
yes, indeed.
You want to go get your horse? I'll just keep an eye on the road in case I see Blanche Flower.
Yes.
Right in.
Fine by me. Yes, you can see when I'm traveling with another person how slow I am and how frustrating that is. Goodness, playing on this potato of a computer. Is that just a wild horse? You really want to be tamed, don't you, little guy? Yes, you do. You really do. But you are not my goodness. This is goodness. Goodness gracious.
Do you mind if I hop up?
Oh, go ahead.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Right back towards the telegram.
Yes, we should be able to regroup, and hopefully we'll have a Blanche Flower by then.
Oh, no, well, here they are.
Yes, there they are. Oh, sorry. Flopsy, for fuck's sake. Would you like to hook our horses up and maybe go...
You mean immediately and right now?
Oh, there he is.
Well, thank you for joining us, Blanche Flower. We have news. Quiet news.
Quiet news.
Yeah, in this case, not so much, but potentially.
Perhaps, yes. The might just be how he. Yeah, fair. But
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yes, sir. How have you been, Mr. Vail? Very good.
Oh yes, I've been well. I've been well. Although it's a miracle that I'll have your folks' help hopefully at some point, because there's no doing my work in this sort of weather alone.
Yes. Well, I've been wearing a shirt for the most part. It's oddly warm, but
Yes, well, it's not too bad, but on occasion, in mists like this, and it's just
yes, it's
a
hard
danger.
To
A danger to
you
travel
never know
alone.
what's going to come out of the mist.
Exactly. Who knows what sort of wildlife is being stirred up by this winter? Goodness.
Or horrors, just general horrors, like demons and that kind of thing. You know, some sort of a apparition, as it were.
Goodness. This isn't a serial sort of mist, isn't it?
It really is.
Like the setting of a horror book
Found
or
there was
something.
insanity. I'm
Yes,
not sure.
maybe-
It might be something that might be potential asset or liability.
Something called the
but
fog
wanted
or something.
to make sure you were aware.
Yes. The mist.
The mist, yes. But Kingsley,
Yes.
you may want to write that down for your as an idea.
The idea.
Oh, just a kind of a horror story about the mist, about the fog, as it were.
Yes, perhaps something.
Just shit appearing out of nowhere. Really.
Yes, mist or dust related, perhaps. Yes.
Yes, if anyone said anything to me in roughly the past maybe 3 minutes, if you'd like to repeat it kindly.
The sample I gave you there, something I found in Santony. I don't know if it might be a potential, either asset or liability, but wanted to make you aware. That said, we should move quickly and head to Bacchus.
Yes. Everyone ramped up.
And this is the part where I'm going to struggle to follow.
All right, now, does anybody need any food or snacks before you hit the road? There's no stopping or coming back once we're going.
Oh yes, I should say I have soup and I have certain things I prepared for our journeys. So if we need them on this journey, I have them.
All right, so if anyone needs snacks, go to Vail.
I have soup. I have what else? Some cans of corned beef.
What's
I have,
this? Oh.
Coffee. See it.
Capable doctor, they might be able to, I don't know,
Yes.
do something with it.
Just don't serve it to criminals again, please.
Well, I wasn't. Yes,
But
I
do
won't.
we know the origins of it? Or is it whose sample is it?
It's head agent, well, temporarily, possibly former head agent Grandelmeyer's urine. Presumably, it was warm when he gifted it to me.
Yes. I think he just peed from bed, so he didn't have to get up, and then he gave him the jar. That's really how it all went down.
We're going elsewhere. First, we'll head to the Emerald Telegram Station, just to see if there's any other updates. But the new location is nearby there.
All right.
Understood.
So, Emerald Telegram Station, new current target.
Yes, that bird was literally saying the word wheat. Yes, no, I know. That's my point. Is it was absurd. I suppose it could have been a criminal hiding in the bushes, trying to attract one of us. I don't know. I have had people. And then proceed to rob me. So. Yeah, or perhaps it was a bird watcher. I don't know. If we weren't doing what we're doing now, I would have stopped to check it out.
We're struggling, oh, we're struggling to stay together. Struggling to stay with these friends. Oh, we're struggling to stay with our friends, We're struggling to stay with our friends, We've got friends, but we are struggling to stay with them. 'Cause our horse is slow as hell, and so is our computer. Yes, our computer really sucks, it cannot handle this it well. It sucks.
Slow and
We've been requested to meet at a house on a hill near Emerald Station. There's a spot marked on the map, but not sure if anyone else might be familiar with a particular site.
Well, there are several houses around here, so.
Yes, but on a hill, I would be thinking northeast.
Yes, unfortunately, I'm unfamiliar.
You're talking between the river and Emerald, where we are right now, right?
Well,
Right beside the train tracks.
There's that one. There's another one north of the O in Hanover. I think that one is up and then down a hill. I think the others... I think we've got 3 to 4 sites.
Well, the one I was looking at is over in this direction.
I don't know that would mark that as up a hill from there versus into the hills this way.
Right. This one is at the top of a ridge of some kind of a hilltop.
Well,
we can just ride around. I mean, we'll follow you.
I think we'll have to range. I don't think there's a way around it. We don't know which one it is.
Hawthorne, take point, and we'll follow in.
Well, I don't know where either of the places you're talking about are, so Titsworth, how about yours first?
Up a hill.
Sure. This way. Unless Buckinsley, you want to do yours first. It's up to you. I'm to go.
Left. Stowing into the house here. Grundlemeyer? 8 agents. Grundlemeyer?
I don't know about this being the top of a hill.
No, it appears to be somewhat the opposite.
Yeah, up there.
Titsworth confidence doesn't always translate to success, just something you should become accustomed to.
Yes, fair. Well, we have to try somewhere. Oh, goodness gracious, calm down.
Headed a bit farther south than mine, so there's 2 other homesteads on the map on the way. You can check. All right, heading north.
Very good, sir.
Goodness, are you alright? Are you okay? Goodness, quite a spill.
Yes.
Next time we stop, I'll get you a stew or a coffee or something.
And northeast. No horse. I still think it's going to be the one furthest to the north, but we should be thorough.
Yes,
I
yes.
think your horse wants to have sex with my horse.
As well.
Is your horse a lady?
Yes, is he also a gentleman?
No, it's a lady.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's 1903, you know what I mean?
Yes. Still, one wonders how horses. I suppose they could figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah, we can head to the next.
The next one is directly due north from
Yes.
here.
We head up through the
Alright.
trees. If we get to the top and not everyone's there, we'll wait. Well, we could start going in a different direction. Heading north.
Yes, of course, yes. Well, I mean, I'm sure they would just go default and it wouldn't work out, although they might think it worked out, you know what I mean? The horse is...
Oh, yeah.
like hearing things. Yes, fair enough. I don't believe that's a thing, but I've never seen it, so maybe it's possible.
Well, if I were a horse, I certainly wouldn't do that with an audience.
Absolutely not. Although I believe they do that in Amsterdam, sir.
Really?
Oh yes, they have crazy shows there.
I'll have to visit sometime.
Yes, you really
Sounds
should.
Intriguing.
You really should. You might be able to.
No, could you again?
Yep. All right. The one I was thinking is a bit to the northwest. I believe we may find him there.
Oh. Well, get it. I know we're friendly, but not that friendly.
Northwest.
And away we go.
Yes, indeed.
light on.
Oh, sorry.
Oops, sorry.
All right.
Hello? Is there anybody in here?
Head agent?
Hmm.
Anything?
Doesn't appear to be, no. Any luck on this side? Oh, this is a proper entrance, okay.
Oh my.
Oh, this place is a lot nicer than I expected.
Yes, what are we, what have we come, hello? Hello? Oh,
My lord.
hello.
We're having a meeting in here.
Sorry, we're just looking for someone. We thought he might be here, but
There's
we
no
can,
one here.
we can leave. Well, there's people here, but we'll leave. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.
WildRP.
Turn around and leave right now. Thank you.
Yes. Well, not here.
Absolutely not here.
Got it.
The other one? Alright.
All right. Well,
I guess that's yours. I'm very
Is it?
lost right now.
Yes, your horse was right next to mine, I thought.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you're on the wrong horse.
I mean, I have what I put in the saddlebags here, and this
Oh,
is
okay.
taciturn. All right. Well, then we should head back. Unless there's another site to check, we should head back to the telegram station and just yell at him to meet us somewhere.
Well, there is another spot marked on the map further to the west, just above a little pool. I'm not
Yes.
sure whether it's worth checking.
Worth checking, yes.
No, is this Flopsy? I don't know anymore. I don't know if my horse is gone or.
Saddle, but that's the only thing that I can use to distinguish.
Yes, I
that you're,
believe-
you're sitting on it.
Yes, I believe this is your horse. Mine just is gone. So, but I thought this was mine, but I guess it isn't.
There they go.
Well, I'm gonna have to double up because Flopsy has decided to fuck off.
Yes, just pick a horse.
Yes. Well, as is her way. So, So what was happening inside there?
Well, I don't know, but there was a private meeting, I understand.
So we're thinking if not this. No. I'm only able to see what I would mark.
Between the N and the O in Hanover, right above a little lake there.
That's where we're at, yes.
Okay.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, telegram station then.
No.
Is it due west from where it says Emerald Ranch on the map?
It could be.
I can keep heading around if you four head back to the telegram station.
I'd prefer you not go alone.
Yes.
We
careful
would want
because-
somebody with you, even though you are quite capable.
I could
Yes,
put him back as well.
let's say Blanchflower with Hawthorne, Vail on me. We'll head to the telegram station. If you find him, let us know. Otherwise, we'll tell him to meet us. You're going to be heading to the house. Where?
Due west of Emerald Ranch.
Great. I would sweep those. We'll head to the telegram station. If there is an update, we'll wait for you. You can come back to us. If there is no update, I'm going to say an out-of-the-way place could be that little circus tent outcropping southwest of Emerald.
Yes, well, we'll sweep them and we'll meet you back at the telegram station
All right.
anyways.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
Yes, best of luck.
You as well.
His message to you, what exactly
Ready
did
to
it
go.
say? Was it like there's a house on top of a hill?
More-
close to the telegraph station?
More or less, yes. And then he told me to burn it after reading it. So,
Did you burn it?
I mean, I was ordered to burn it.
You know we're not actually spies, right?
You know, I also didn't actually burn it.
Oh, very good, very good.
No, I just commenting that that's what I was told to do. So
Okay,
then
yes,
I just kind of trail off.
He's not effectively the head agent, so he
Exactly.
doesn't have the authority to command.
No, but double check. I believe it had basically just said there was danger at the previous one. New meeting up a hill at a house north of. I thought it was north of Emerald, but I'll double check.
Yes. Is there houses right in front of us up there? Is that are those?
Yes, but that is Emerald Ranch. But, see what.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry.
That's quite all right. Where the hell did you go, Flopsy?
You want to? Perhaps I could give you a ride to the stable here.
Yes. Let's just wait because I don't want to split up.
Yes,
I appreciate.
yes.
I really would like to do that, but I think we should stay together.
No, you are correct.
I actually absolutely thought the same thing, but
Do you want a coffee or a stew or a chocolate bar or something?
I could. I think I'm liquefied, okay, but I could probably use some sort of a hard food substance.
A can of corned beef?
Oh, that would be splendid. Yes.
Yes, I'm a big fan myself.
Yes, I haven't had corned beef in a solid month.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes, of course.
Now, I'm going to eat this rather quickly, just so you know. I'm quite hungry.
Oh, no worries. That's the purpose of canned food, is to sustain yourself.
Ah, really good. That was really good. A little slimy, but, you know, that's what you expect, really.
Slimy yet satisfying.
Yeah, it's quite satisfying. It's going to come out the other end, and Bob's going to be your uncle, really.
Yes, indeed. Bob is my uncle.
Oh, really?
Well, yes.
Yes, I don't have an Uncle Bob. I have an Uncle Doug.
Well,
Douglas.
spiritually, of course, we all have an Uncle Bob, you know.
Yes, I suppose that's true. I do have an Uncle Robert, I believe, so yes, I guess so.
Yes, it's close enough, I think.
Well, I thought I should escalate things, so I ordered him to eat the message after reading it, if he gets it.
Oh, very good. Yes,
Good,
of
good.
course, that makes sense. I'm just going to go take a walk over there, and I'm just going to probably just piss in the bushes for a bit. But,
Yes, as one does.
I'll be back. And then maybe I go over to Emerald Ranch and we
Just
pick up
poke
a
around.
horse.
Might be worth
Well, and do that and also grab a horse if I can, yes.
it. Yes.
Yes, I'm going to wait for Mr. Titsworth to finish, but I'm also going to grab a bus before we head down to the Emerald Ranch
Yes,
proper.
of course. Feel free. I will just think a bit here then.
Okay, well, I don't want to, we shouldn't split up if we don't have to,
Well, as long as you have, just find a bush within. I won't stare at you, but as long as you have sight of the telegram station,
Yes,
we should be fine.
Fair enough, fair enough.
All right. I think that Titsworth over there is finding a bush because he actually has to pee. I have a fucking map sticky to my hand, so I'm gonna find this bush and relog.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. By the nature of the thing. Oh, between streams I made some bacon, and I'm really wishing I had just made all the bacon and I had more bacon now, 'cause my goodness. Yes, oh goodness, that's what you use that bacon grease for. Oh, I should tell my brother that. Save that bacon grease. Use it to fry some bacon fried rice. Holy shit. I'm cooking with bacon grease now. Okay. Oh, goodness. Really struggling.
We're going to the ranch. There was gunfire. Let's go. You and I.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Let's get on your horse. But Kingsley will join us shortly.
All right. Goodness.
Yes, I don't never really know what's gotten into the crossing lately, but something's going on.
No kidding. This snow has people going wild. Wild!
Absolutely insane. Where is
Depravity.
the horse thing here? The stable.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good question. I actually think it's back this way.
Oh, maybe, yes. I know you can get wagons here, but that's all I've ever done here.
And I glanced at it on my map and I saw it was marked as a place, public stable. I think the public stable is this one?
Oh, that makes sense, yes.
Goodness, a real thatch roof on this one.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was just commenting on the roof here. Grass growing right out of it.
Oh yes. Oh right. Yes. Yes. It's.
Proper thatch job, you know.
We've done quite a bit of ranch work here, and it's a bit of a ramshackle place. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
And by the way, there's a couple of men over in that house over there. They will rip you a new one. So never go over there unless you're, I don't know, even dying. Don't go there. Go somewhere else.
Oh goodness. Oh, good noted. Yes, Agent Titsworth. Yes, Agent Titsworth, are you still around? I think he was taken by a headache. Yes. He must have been. We'll wait, we'll wait. Have some of this coffee.
We're going to head down to the circus tents just southwest of here.
Okay, is Titsworth over there with you? He sort of disappeared.
Yes, he is, yes.
Oh, good. Okay, never mind.
I believe we should head there and then see if we hear something else.
All right. Yes. Yeah, about
20 minutes.
All right. If you do see him, if you tell him to perhaps head to the telegram station, that would be most helpful.
Of course. We'll surely pass it on.
Sure
thing. All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course. You will
Yes.
be well.
You too. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the difference is that you have black saddles, I have brown saddles. And bags.
Honestly, I hope our horses don't
Well,
get up to anything. They seem like they
he
could
wants
be
to meet us
related.
somewhere without anyone else, which is not this place now. Any suggestions?
I mean, it could be anywhere, really. That's part of the problem. Is it, you know?
Yes, I would like to just give him a very specific place, and
What about just below the A in New Hanover? There's a little building.
was
there.
that that's a farm, I believe. Was that one of the places you checked?
I don't remember if we were there.
Yes, no, Blanchefo and I checked.
Miss Hawthorne and I.
Okay.
But it was clear of people.
Correct.
You know, if it's a safe location.
We checked
let's,
underneath the V in New Hanover, right?
Oh, no, there was a man picking wheat in the field. I don't know if he said that. Probably not.
Yes, we did check under the V, Vail.
Did we
Yes,
ever
I
check
figured.
due east of Emerald Station? Did we ever check due east of Emerald Station? Where there's
There's
the
a
little path marked?
a ruined cabin, I believe, just south of just under Moonstone Pond. Not likely to run into others there, I believe. Could run into some animals, but
Well, we are armed, so.
Yes, we should definitely pick some place and tell him to meet us. there
somewhere
as
that
well.
he can easily find that will not be mixed with anywhere else.
Yes, cabin
And
at
ideally,
Moonstone
just let's
Pond.
go away. Two telegrams
yes.
now.
See you there.
That man had a beard, yes?
I believe it might have been a mask, but I don't know. Some sort of a kerchief.
There's a lot of yellow, but...
That's true. Where
well,
did he go?
didn't send a telegram, so I don't care.
Oh, fair enough.
Strange.
Yes. I didn't even think of that. Which
Never
way
mind
did
that. Yes, that was him.
Yes, which way did he go?
East. The hill up east from Emerald Hill. So he just wants us to go to a place that I'm pretty sure we went.
Well, I hope it's not the...
He didn't fucking say. He just said east, and then he...
Oh, you and me both, miss. And it's quite all right. This is him. Yes, look at the horse.
Well, yes.
We're coming in. Hello? Hello? We're looking
Come in.
for...
Out of the cold. Shut the door.
What?
Shut the door.
Okay. The door's shut. Is that you, Grundle?
Welcome.
Back door closed.
What the hell is going on right now?
Well,
it'll all become clear in time.
Will
Thank you all for coming.
Sir, can I just say that we just passed you down at the telegram office.
I got tired of waiting.
You got tired of waiting.
What the hell?
You went to a place that's not on a map and gave us no instructions as to where it was.
It is on the map.
No, it's not.
It is on the map.
Look at it right now.
Look
at your map.
You
look at your map.
I have looked at it. Look at the map.
Look at it right now.
Are you blind?
We just went to about 17 different places, sir, and I lost my horse in
All
the
of
process.
them except for this one.
We did not come here, I'll give you that. But we're here now. What the hell's going on?
Looks pretty clear to me.
Oh, yes, I do have a bit of mustard on my map, actually.
I've been told by a mutual friend that you could use some help. Things have gotten dangerous. You're not ready. You need to be ready to be mean. You gotta be ready to fight.
I mean, Hawthorne does have guns now, so there's that.
Oh, good. I was going to ask.
Yes.
Do all of you have knives?
I have a tomahawk.
Close enough. The rest of you? Very good. How about guns?
Absolutely not. Yes, I believe you had a stroke, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been 2 weeks, actually.
Yes, we believe you had a stroke a couple of weeks ago, and this is the result. Do you know what a stroke is, sir?
I'm not the person you think I am. I was sent to help you. I haven't had a stroke. I am the silence.
You're the... Come again? You're the silence, sir?
I am the silence. You will address me as such.
Right.
Is that understood? No, it is the silence.
I mean, listen, if Blanche Flower is saying that, you have to listen, man.
Well,
if he's saying it...
I very much agree with both of you, but let's hear the silence out. What's your pitch? What are we doing? Are we doing restaurants now, or are we now we're going loud when we were quiet? Now you want us to have guns? Just what are we doing?
You need to learn to defend yourselves. And I'm going to look out for you. You need training.
Well, that'd be nice for a change.
Is that a problem?
Who's going to train... You're going to train us?
I'm going to show you a thing or two.
But you've rarely left the bedroom of your mother's place, for fuck's sake.
I told you, I'm not this person you think I am.
Yes, you're the silence. All right.
Yes, you're the silence.
How about
yes.
the silence takes down a mask for, a moment?
Yes, that's...
You're looking at all of our faces. You want to deal with us. Let's see who you are. The silence.
It'd take a great deal of trust. I don't think you're there yet.
All right. Well, let's go.
Yes, fair enough. We'll see you back at the...
Agreed, acting head agent.
Yes, very good. We'll see you back at the apartment, I suppose, when this is over. Listen...
If you don't need my help, I'll leave.
Stay safe.
He's got like a yellow cloak on, for fuck's sake. We should probably not let him go out on his own.
Probably not.
Silence. Oh
Although,
no.
does any of this sound?
He's on
Does
his
any of this
horse.
sound familiar?
The silence!
Oh no. Wait, stop, come back, the silence.
How strange.
Well,
There's a couple riding on a horse. I lost him.
I suppose I know what it feels like to be law now.
Yes. Well, Arthur, does anything he say sound familiar to any previous knowledge?
No, I can only imagine that he felt a complete failing at his behavior during our last saloon operations. And rightfully so.
Well, yes, and now he...
And now he's gone completely fucking bonkers? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, well, yes. I believe the pressures he's under caused him to snap.
Yes, I believe that's probably exactly what's happened. The silence.
No, he did seem to ignore pretty much everything. Just... Oh, yes, well, Well, no, perhaps not. I do want to ensure that he is safe, regardless of whatever is currently going on. But
My only thought is perhaps roads.
we can move in that direction.
I don't know if he'd be caught dead wearing that in Rhodes.
Well, I don't know that he has anywhere else to go.
Let's think for a moment. If we were the Silence, where would we go?
Somewhere very quiet. Probably that cabin we just came from, really. But
We have to we have to figure out right now if we're dealing currently with Melvin Grundlemeyer that we know, or a projection or compartmentalization or alternate persona, and whether or not they would have the same memories. Any thoughts from what we were just dealing with?
well, he seemed to know that we're not super trained when it comes to defending ourselves, so I believe that he has very similar memories too.
Well, yes, and he didn't say, who the fuck are you and why are you in this house? So he knows us.
Yes, no, he's definitely
he clearly
Grundlemeyer.
was the
He
one
knows our
sending us
telegram
the
numbers.
messages. He used the term Agent G.
Yes, why
He
didn't
knows
he call
about the
himself the Silence?
TWATS. It does seem that he certainly has Melvin Grundlemeyer's memories, but is projecting them in some sort of, silent, super secret agent man type of thing. So, let's try and put ourselves in the head using that that role-playing technique, improv, that we one point talked about.
Oh, vaudeville. Yes,
Yes, vaudeville. So if we use the vaudeville, if you were a burned secret agent, you thought that there was a team you're supposed to work with, and you've been now left in the cold. Do you have a safe house? Do you have... And we know that the memories are going to intermingle with Grundlemeyer. Safe house thoughts about where he might go. Might perform.
What if he...
I mean, probably to the top of a mountain somewhere to like brood over the mountain side.
What if
To
he
be
does-
honest,
He still has a key. What if he collects our books from the office?
yes, he can't right now.
Well, I
anyway.
mean, if he wants to pay $400 and he hasn't been paying rent prior, then that's, one thing. But,
I assume the Silence makes roughly equivalent wages to
yes, the
a
Silence is
normal
full.
TWATS
Yep.
agent.
Yes.
Well, if we're the only things tethering him, maybe he hasn't gone far. I'd like to perhaps do a quick loop around.
Perhaps we should head over to Emerald just quickly because I do feel like he might telegram you again.
Yes.
Worth it. All right, I will head to the telegram station. One with me, the other two with...
Yes, I'll go with you.
All right. Tits with Blanchflower with Hawthorne. Meet us back at the station after your loop.
Sounds good. Which direction do you think he actually went in?
Strange.
Yes, I promise most weeks are not like this, Vail.
Sure. You're certain that that was your agent? It didn't seem that way to me.
He did not sound like him, no, but either he has his knowledge or he has I don't know.
Well, perhaps he's contacted someone at a different part of this organization. I mean, how
Yeah.
widespread is the Telegram
Well,
Writers Association for Tranquil Sending?
Yes, it's not. It's something that Grandelmeyer made up. So, what we could tell.
Yes, hello. Strange. Stranger and stranger still. Who knows what harm will befall betwixt our various members?
Well, well, with a fresh perspective, any thoughts on what kind of just happened? I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you right now.
Oh goodness, my apologies.
Oh, never. Yeah, there we are.
I was sorry. I was saying I don't. To me that didn't seem like it was the head agent.
Well, it's possible, but he was responding to things I was sending telegram-wise directly to the head agent. So either
Yes, well, and
he
things
is,
from
or
the little
he
handbook
has,
were just carved on the wall.
Yes, and so he has access to the head agent's telegrams, which concerns me.
What if Grundlemeyer got taken by somebody who's trying to pretend to be this silence in order to extort us. Perhaps that's why they didn't reveal themselves.
That is a possibility, but the telegrams were sent from here. So for it to be... for them to be able to read the telegrams I sent Grundlemeyer and then get somewhere and back, it would mean Grundlemeyer would have to be nearby.
Yes, you're correct. Perhaps Agent Grundlemeyer really just has lost all his marbles.
Or perhaps maybe there's some kind of twin, somebody who looks like him that the telegram staff would confuse.
Perhaps.
I believe that Grundlemeyer is known to the telegram staff. He's been working with them. He wants to keep the place quiet and whatnot. But I'm at a loss.
It's a mystery for sure, but I think we were wise to deny this silence, this free reign of, oh yes, okay, well, you know.
Well, yes, everyone draw weapons and prepare for combat training or what have you. It's I'm all about making sure people are able to defend themselves, but I joined this group for some solitude and working together as a group, not wanting to take up arms.
Yes, indeed.
Regardless if that has happened.
No luck.
All right. Well, I wrote something in the guise of somebody who would respond well to silence, stating that further information to get the group on board, etc. So if he reads his telegrams, perhaps that will be something we might hear back from. We were discussing. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's not pertinent to the current situation.
Yeah, so hold that for later. Yes. It's interesting.
It's very interesting now.
But yeah, hold it for later.
I see. Well, I'm interested, but we were discussing. Vail had not thought that was Grundlemeyer. So if we were to do a thought experiment where it's not, it would mean that I was sending telegram responses back specifically to Grundlemeyer, which would mean that either the telegram staff is allowing access of his telegrams to another individual, perhaps a lookalike, or it means that Grundlemeyer is being held against his will nearby by this individual.
I mean, these are all wonderful fantasies of...
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it's not him, which...
I don't know. Does anyone... We can take a vote. I believe it was him, but...
I do as well. But I'm open to, anything we can consider to get this matter resolved.
Yes, no, I understand.
In what solar system was that not him?
Yes, exactly. Well, I'm not trying to...
What's another one? Some kind of star...
Orion's Belt, sir?
Yes.
Alpha Centauri.
Alpha Centauri.
There you go.
Maybe it's not him there. I don't know. But regardless, what was the interesting point that you thought about that?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, one moment. My thoughts have suddenly scrambled themselves.
Oh, very good.
I'm
having very intrusive.
I'm just going to have a lap around to see if I can get a peek on the high ground.
Very good, Hawthorne.
The moment she crests that hill, Grundlemeyer is going to, probably just try and silence her.
Right, yes. I hope not.
I hope he does not try to kill us all one by one with that weird mask.
I'd like to see him try.
Yes, killing him with his own knife would be very strange, but...
Oh, so the thing, though, for your novel,
yes.
There's some interesting... There's a house not far from here.
Directly up that way, just up the road.
Yeah, okay.
There's a very strange... It looks like some sort of ceremony was being performed. Lots of wax and candles. There's someone sitting in a rather, I don't know, sort of feminine shawl.
Well, someone, yes.
Yes. And they're a skeleton. Everyone's a skeleton in that because they're all dead.
Yeah, and they've all been dead for quite some time. Probably 5-10 years.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Most skeletons are, yes. I think that kind of goes without saying. But
I'm putting an age on it.
I mean, they could have been dead for longer, but...
My initial thought was 20 years.
We went 5 to 10 or 20 or question mark.
Yes, well, I suppose
super
we didn't
coffee,
really look at
anyone?
the style of jaw.
I'm okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Vail. I'm all right.
All right, just want to
But
stay
the
warm.
most intriguing thing is that the man seated at the desk,
Mm-hmm.
well, his ribs, they're all sort of just blown wide open.
Yeah, like blown outward.
Yes. No sternum, connecting them or anything, just cracked all open, as though he was blown up from the inside, except his spine is still completely intact. So it's not like it was a completely, omnidirectional explosive, like something
outward.
Burst
Like
directly outward.
something burst out of his chest almost.
Yes.
My first thought was potentially a raccoon got into him and burst outward after he died. Maybe.
Hmm.
Yes,
But
or a
also,
frog or something.
or a frog, maybe a large frog, or a toad. There was about 10 other people in beds, all looked like they were sleeping, but they were all also skeletons, so they all died.
Oh, well.
So I don't know if it was a cult, and maybe there was a poisoning involved.
Where was this?
Just up the road, just up the tracks a bit. We can take you there later.
Right.
A minute away, not far.
1 minute. Up trucks. Well, I'll keep it in mind.
Right above the O, I believe, in Hanover.
I see.
It's fascinating. What would do that to someone's ribs?
I mean, how would the raccoon get in and then burst out? It would have to be maybe something smaller that then gets bigger.
Maybe a squirrel, maybe it burrowed its way in through like the butt area.
Or maybe a baby raccoon.
Yes.
And then it grows.
Well, or it could
Although I
be
don't know how he would survive.
perhaps a rare sort of something that happens during decomposition that makes the internal organs expand much more rapidly.
Yes, perhaps a gaseous.
Yes, always turn to science.
Kind of popping
Yes.
mechanism.
Fascinating.
Gaseous popping mechanism. I never thought of that.
Like a balloon that then gives way, move the ribs, but not also disrupt the spine.
Yes.
Perhaps he was a chunky fella.
Yeah, so perhaps something that they ate, perhaps a poison that they feared, had a specific reaction with their innards. Fascinating.
Yes. Kind of like the piss from last week.
Oh, goodness.
Or what if something sliced him down the middle and cut his sternum open, and then there wouldn't be any connective bone tissue to hold the ribs together, and then they could spring open. Actually, would that happen if something just cut right through your sternum, like a surgeon's bone saw, but sharp enough to just slice right through it? Would your ribs just spring open like that? Is there a sort of tension on them that's just being held together by the fact that they're connected?
I don't know, but I
believe
do.
so.
I don't think so. I will say though, I'm I'm getting hungry, and I'm thinking about ribs.
Goodness.
Barbecued spare ribs would be very good right now.
Well, Hawthorne has pushed that we perhaps return to Rhodes.
Yes, we may actually see him
See
in
if
his
there might
natural
be-
state because I don't think he's going to be wearing the mask in Rhodes.
Well, perhaps.
Well, unless he's just fully committed to the bit, you know what I mean?
Like, I suppose the big thing is it a bit?
No,
Is it something?
I think he actually thinks that he's this guy.
Hmm.
I think it's just the baby talk Mach 2, you know? He's got several layers of levels of baby talk, and this is probably level 2 or 3.
Do you know how many layers there might be?
I would say upwards of 7, but it's hard to say, obviously.
What are your thoughts on what those other big layers could be?
Well, if the second or third layer is to become a completely different person who refers to himself as the Silence, perhaps level 7 is he just isn't around anymore.
I mean, possible.
Also, do we stop caring?
I mean,
level 5, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at 2.
There, I think 4.
I think we're around 2.
We're at 2. Okay. Well, is 0 or 1 his baseline?
I would say 0 is probably the baseline.
All right, so 0 is baseline. 1 is
One is when he was passing out after saying, using that word, twats or whatever.
yeah, okay. 2 is infantilism. 3 is silence.
Yes, 3 is the silence.
And we stopped carrying
Me
when we had
silence.
5.
Yes, I would say 5 is a good number.
And 7 is kind of the full, he's wandered off.
Yeah, he just disappears.
He ceases to exist.
Have you ever read The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells?
I'm aware of it, but
Big
it's not something that
Gooseberry,
I've sat down
wow.
to read yet.
Yes, we are part of the Telegram readers. I just joined. Sorry.
Okay, if we're not
I'm a little
moving
lost
in the
the
next
sauce and
30
not checking
seconds,
chat.
I'm quitting and walking away. So.
Oh, fair enough. Well, let's go then.
To Rhodes.
Very impatient. Yes.
Yes, well, we're finally streaming, albeit on our little potato. And yes, well, we've joined this little group here. Yes, this is a good
Onward
voice.
ho!
This is a good character, a fun one. I've got a few. I've got Arthur Chesterfield. Yes, I'm a big hunter. But it's impossible. How could you hunt in this weather?
Shall we take the train tracks?
Yes, we can take the tracks. It should be the most direct route.
Yes.
Yeah,
Father...
let's get out of here before Hawthorne has an end.
Arthur has not met a lot of
Yes, we
folks.
get the
He's out looking for an apprentice. I think someone, or the timing of it, took all of his flyers down.
Yeah. Which, I mean, maybe deserved.
Fredrick Vail is sort
Yeah,
of
possibly.
my second after Ryland right now, yes. Yes, indeed.
I mean, I don't think anyone does, but who can say?
We're currently hunting down the head agent who disappeared at the last session, and he showed up. They're pretty sure he showed up dressed in a mask as the Silence. I don't know if you saw that earlier. So we're pretty sure that he's completely lost his mind.
Been dressed like that, gone there, changed, and started running a bar by himself. When we've never seen him really do any of the mechanics there, but worth checking certainly.
Yes, well, we'll see what we can cook up today.
Oh, I mean, he could have said that instead of having us, raise everyone show weapons. He could have been like, "All right, I'm going to teach you how to run a bar properly." 'Cause, I mean, honestly, we could really use that.
It's bothering me that we're passing all these telephone poles, telegram.
I've already counted these.
Yes, perhaps we should give them a wider berth.
Still thinking. Still he thinks.
Alright, breaking right, maybe? Why not? I'm doing it. Here I go. It's exciting.
That
Well,
was
I
a
guess-
close one.
Yes, no kidding. I guess we go around.
Yeah. I've never ridden so much in my life.
Nah, well, yes, those tracks I believe would have taken us into Saint Denis, so we can
Oh, fair
continue
enough.
on.
Yeah, these guys are so fucking fun. Last week we got into some trouble, and they're kind of pissed at. This is why, even though Grundlemeyer is like going crazy, they're kind of just pissed at him. They're kind of like, "All right, fuck you, we're leaving."
So now we're going to head
I'm
over
quite
to
sorry your plans have been derailed, Vail.
Well, that's all right. Such strange happenings.
Yes, rather.
Yes, actually,
Alright, let's just have everyone hit the parlor house. I'm going to check telegrams to see if I've gotten a response, and then we'll rejoin you.
I'll break
All
off
right.
with McKinsley.
sounds good. Oh, duck under the line. With the clothesline.
I'm taking the back door.
Yes, probably advisable. No worries. You do you. Thanks for stopping by.
Right, with the knife. I don't think
He
the
might
knife
be
is...
dangerous.
I don't think he's dangerous, sir. Probably blow him up. Oh my. Nothing's up here. This is, you know, so, I just want to apologize on behalf of Grendelmeyer, Vail.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, but I so far, you know, it's we have to stick together, you know.
Yes, I suppose. However, I didn't check the rooms in the back.
Oh, I checked the changing room over there.
You see, he detailed his horse as well. Did you see that?
No.
His horse had gold all over it, for fuck's sake.
Oh, goodness.
What an ass.
Well, I hope the money that I gave him on behalf of the American Telephone and Telegram Company actually went towards, you know, your guys' organization.
Yes, I believe it went to rent last week, so...
Okay, good.
Yes. Again, we do appreciate it. It's not... that's why
Yes,
I'm
thank you.
sort of apologizing on his behalf.
Sure. Well, no, I understand. Things are... Something's in the air or something.
Yeah, something is definitely in the air. Something is definitely in the air tonight. I can feel it coming, you know what I mean?
Yes, I too can feel it coming in the air tonight, yes.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. This fucking guy. Vail and I were just talking about how we feel like there might be something in the air tonight, but we can both feel it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can't you feel it?
Can't you feel it coming in the air tonight?
Is it coming?
Tonight, yes.
You know,
Where?
something strange and mysterious. It's been in the air for quite some time, but tonight I can feel it.
It's coming.
Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I would like to say I've been waiting for this moment my entire life, but I haven't really.
Yeah, that would be odd if you had. That would be beyond just suspect if you had.
Yes.
It would be downright, I don't know. It's almost like you'd need a new word for something that's sort of suspect, but beyond suspect, like sudio.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with suspicious, but never heard that word before. Sus. What did you say?
Sudio. I don't know. I was just
making things up.
Going something, yes.
Well, this truly is a land of confusion tonight. So.
Yes.
Are we supposed to wait here? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, I believe so.
I don't know.
Very good.
And the gall of him saying we need training.
Yes, I don't know what he plans in his alter ego or whatever. I don't know what. He hasn't trained anything in his life. He didn't even train us, really.
Yes. And he's the one standing there essentially saying in so many words that we can't dance.
Right. It's infuriating. On so many levels. You know, perhaps it's Mama.
What is?
This whole thing is to do with Miss Grundlemeyer.
Oh,
you know,
well,
Mama. Oh, Mama.
Oh, Mama, right. Are you that close with her that you call her that?
No, I'm not, sir.
Okay, that's a relief.
But it is his mother, so. I'm assuming when he was an infant, he might have called her Mama.
Who knows?
Yes.
Goodness, it really does seem like any sort of strangeness could be possible in this awful mist.
Yes.
Ethereal. It's like something from a book or something. It's terrifying, really.
Yes. Yes, I was saying earlier, level 7 for him is probably just disappearing like the Invisible Man, so.
Perhaps. If this truly is a descent into madness, he seems like he's on the edge of great action. Is this character the Silence, if this is Grundlemeyer, which you all seem convinced it must be, so I defer to your expertise. But no, if this is what, 3, I shudder to imagine what sort of things he'll do at 4.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I mean, I get it. If he's sick, it's fine. But like, let us help you. I guess if you're sick, you don't really have a call. You know, you can't make that choice.
The only thing I know for certain is at level 5, we draw the line. And we say, that's all. We walk away.
Yes, I think that it's fair to have a stopping point, you know.
Yes. It's quite nice out today, though. It's not too cold.
No.
It's just enough to snow, you know.
No, and the wind is not too bad. That's what really gets you when the wind gets howling in this sort of weather.
Yes.
This isn't bad at all. It's a little eerie with the mist. I can't see anything too far away, but it's quite beautiful, really.
Agreed. Hello, miss.
Hi. Would I be able to go inside?
Of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Apologies.
Thank you.
Yes, we're not working there today, miss.
All right.
Honestly, it's worse when it's too warm to snow. Because then it's just sort of turning into muck instantly everywhere.
Yes, that's why I like it when it's around, you know, just around the right temperature, so that it snows, but it's not too cold, not too warm. You know,
Yes.
somewhere right in the middle. Just
Not
enough
so
for wearing
cold
my.
that it's really crunchy and loud too when you step on it.
Yes, well, like in our apartment, for instance.
Well, we've both written him, and nothing so far.
I believe that's a local.
A well-armed local.
Oh, is he?
Rifle on the back, one in the strapped to the saddle tag.
I see. Yeah, it's another day in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a humor because it's not. It's far from paradise right now.
Yeah, yes, exactly. It's the opposite, yeah.
Yes. Good ear.
Yes, you're getting the hang of it, sir.
Thank you.
You say I was too long.
Ah, very good.
Not a wig.
Not that I could tell.
I'm not sure if he's that organized to buy a wig.
I mean, it's him. I was just saying if for the sake of saying if. I mean, he has gotten a new outfit. He's gotten what looks like a different horse. He's gotten I mean, I guess that's probably the two things, right? That's at least
Yes, that's outfit and new horse organized, but wig shopping organized?
a very fine point, yes, indeed.
Yes, that was all I was getting at, yes. I
Where
mean, that
did he
takes
get the
time.
funds to get a new outfit and change horses?
There was a portion where, I mean, he could have been somehow, he was very insistent over the weekend about getting money, and I didn't see any of it. I mean, he's been hanging on to funds, so I don't know.
Interesting. Well,
but
I did just tell Mr. Vail back here that we did use the money that he gave us for rent, so hopefully that's exactly what it was. I'm not lying to him.
Right, indeed.
Strange. Very strange business.
It is. Well, we're approaching 10:30, and we have yet to hear from him. We kind of lost the opportunity to perform a full telegram patrol at this point, or either telegram or telephone pole deployment at this point.
No, this has become the Grundlemeyer day.
Well, yes, but unless we have any inklings of, aside from waiting on him, or if you didn't see him here, I don't know if there's anywhere else inroads to check. I mean, maybe the dust has calmed down in Saint Denis, but I suspect not from a recent check.
I don't believe so.
So, is there anything else on a particular agenda anyone would wish to accomplish tonight? Because I just want to make sure everyone is even not getting, stabbed or robbed.
Well, we could maybe hang around a little bit longer, make sure that he doesn't write us back, and then we'll make our way back home, I suppose. I mean, what else can we do, really?
Mostly that.
There's a bar here. There's a telegram station over there. I mean, these
Yes,
are still options.
there's things we could do, and I do have to douche my wound later, so
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
But when you swept the building looking for
Sorry,
him,
what?
What?
Douche my wound. I have to clean my wound, man.
Oh, I thought it was just a blunt wound. I didn't realize you'd received a gash that required douching.
Yes, I have multiple stitches in the back of my head, sir.
Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that.
Should we get you a medical checkup, perhaps?
No, I'm fine. It doesn't even hurt anymore. It's just I gotta look after it. It's what they told me to do.
Dissolvable sutures or sutures that need to be removed?
They were dissolvable.
No, all right, never mind.
I had 6 of them.
I
mean, he really clocked me that day. So.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I
It's a
mean, we
miracle
could.
you were able to stay upright afterward.
It really was, yes. But I felt like I had rubber for legs, but anyway, I barely remember anything after getting hit, so.
Perhaps, I mean, if we are thinking about, being able to defend ourselves against the wet boys or the muds or whoever else, or the ginger louds, perhaps we could have Hawthorne train us in some hand-to-hand combat training while we wait.
Yes, perhaps next week for me, so remember, I do have
Yes.
a wound.
Well,
so-
might not want to get hit in the head, perhaps.
Yes, and I'm not sure if that's really my bailiwick. I have rather delicate hands.
Yes.
Your baby? Did you say baby work?
Bailiwick.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe
It
you were
means
regressing as well for a
thing.
second. Yes, I understand.
It's a sphere of influence.
Right.
Like the earth or the sun.
Well, yes. While you were reconnoitering the parlor house, was anyone actively running the bar?
No, it's open. Actually, a woman came up to us just before you guys arrived and asked if it was okay if she could go in. We said, of course she can go in. We're not running the bar today. Go for it. And she did.
I see.
And she thanked us.
I mean, we could spend about a half hour trying to run it. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people coming through right now, but or we could, just keep an eye out for him and then head back.
Well, let's go into the bar. Maybe we have some security this time. Someone keep their eyes out, some walking
Yes,
around.
I would. I would need to go get changed
Oh, hello, sir. Nice
if
book.
we were going to be the honeypot.
Yes, well, there's a change room in the office.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Well, we could all stand here twiddling our whatnots and...
I'm going to enter through the back door.
Very good, sir.
Yes, all right. Godspeed. I'll remain incognito out front and keep an eye out.
Yes, oops, oh, Jesus Christ, fuck.
Should I change into my yellows? Should I change into my yellows? I suppose we're all changing into our yellows is the idea, or are we just leaning back in here?
It's up to you. You can just... I think we're just going to stand around and do stuff for a bit. But it's pretty quiet, so...
Yes.
I'm just gonna take my jacket off, honestly.
Yes, I might do the same.
Yes, don't go outside, please.
Well, that was a very passive-aggressive start to sweeping.
We can sweep too, sir. I'll outsweep you. Sweep so hard.
The two on the horses are casing.
Excuse me, sorry.
What was that?
Sorry, welcome in. Anything we can get you?
No. Well, maybe, actually. Hold on, let me see. No.
Oh, did you just come in for the company then?
No, it's cold outside. I came in because it's cold outside.
One stewie, stew.
Here you are, ma'am. Oh, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Why
Made
so
from the
blue,
finest
Panda?
ingredients we have on hand.
Pardon, miss? Pardon, miss?
Why so blue, Panda Bear?
I couldn't, I suppose, just a choice of colors.
Let's get back to friends. Thank you for stew, friends. Please stay warm and safe.
Yes, you as well.
Oh, and just to clear up any misconceptions, panda bears are actually monochrome. There's no blue except possibly if they have some sort of ism, then perhaps in their eyes.
Oh. This man knows lots of Fancy word.
Well, I've read a book on animals or two.
Oh. Ooh, be safe, must find friends.
Okay then.
That was odd. Why would she call you a panda bear for wearing blue?
Yes, I don't.
Do you think she has an eye condition of some sort of chromatic aberration in her cornea that makes her see colors differently?
I am very unsure of what just happened, if I'm being honest.
I believe they're looking to pick someone up for a bank robbery,
Out
if I
the
had to
back
guess.
now.
Goodness gracious.
Yes. Everyone move quickly out the back, please.
Over the fence here. Nope. Nope. Hold here.
I'll head back in and sweep. If you three stick together.
Oh, goodness.
You'd mentioned somebody slipping out if needed.
Oh, goodness.
I see. So no one's seen him since we initially entered the building.
All right. I'll look towards heading back in and towards the office on the left-hand side that we didn't check.
All right. A lot of horse activity is still done by telegrams. It's possible he slipped down there to try to send a warning to law, but...
Is that a deputy on their horse? Did you see a gentleman with a blonde hair, bright blonde hair, and a black jacket come by?
Bright blonde hair? No, I've been inside until very recently. I'm afraid not.
All right, no problem.
Is there something that I can help with?
There was a larger group that just came by the parlor house, seemingly kind of sizing it up. They've moved down towards the telegram station, and we're unsure where our companion is. He may have been perhaps taken.
I see. Do you know who these people are?
I'm not sure if they give any names.
No.
Okay. I'll have a look around town, okay?
We do appreciate
I
it.
can offer is that one of them didn't seem to understand that panda bears are not blue. If
Yes.
that helps you at
Sorry,
all,
say that
deputy.
one more time.
One of them didn't understand that panda bears are monochrome. They're not blue.
Yes, a young lady who seemed very strange.
Okay.
I don't know if that helped you identify someone later. If you could ask them that question, and then it would correlate the events.
Okay.
Nothing?
No.
Strange.
Hmm.
Well, all right. I think once we get him, I think we should just get back to the office. But I'm gonna head down to the telegram station quietly and see if I see him.
Yes, be careful.
Your friend appears to be just having a conversation with somebody.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
He's behind the telegram engine. No, he's behind
What?
Tranquil with Grundlemeyer.
With
Oh.
Grundlemeyer.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, it's a good thing. He's not no, he's no longer missing. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's good. That's a relief. I'm glad to hear it. Okay.
Last time was it Lindsay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, we need to go see what that's about, eh?
That's right.
Sure, don't want to
Don't
put
want to
a
leave
coat back
anyone
on.
alone with silence.
Well, yes.
Put a coat back on when my blood cools off from all of this.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, there they are.
God damn it. He was. Okay. All right. Yeah, what they have done. Probably once.
Of course my fucking ears fail at this exact moment, 'cause it's the worst possible moment.
All right.
Oh my god.
He's alive.
Square one, so you
get them back to Saint-Denis.
Again.
Yes.
Yeah. Levels are always the baseline.
Yes.
So was the law officer, was that a lady or a man?
A lady.
Lindsay.
All right. Was she sort of a shorter lady with glasses?
Yes.
Okay. Does she seem wounded to you?
No.
Okay. Well, she's been following. Was that the same woman that came up
Not
to us?
physically.
No. Was that the same woman that came up to us and asked if she could go in the parlor house?
No.
No, I don't believe so. The
Okay.
deputy had a sort of higher, squeaky voice.
Okay, very good. Well, there's a lady that's been kind of following us around and talking to me while I was trying to talk to Grundlemeyer here, and she's been kind of hanging around here. It's very unusual.
Did she give you any kind of information about what she might be?
No, she's stopped several times to speak to us and doesn't really say much and just sort of walks or rides away. She appears to be wounded, so I thought maybe that was her because she's
Now
been
the
around.
mood has cooled off a
If
little
she's
bit.
visible, we can see to help, but otherwise we.
Oh, Christ.
Yes, let's get him on a horse.
What?
Back of horse, sir.
Be good horse.
Oh. Cold.
Horse
What
that wants to be
inside?
happy good horse with my
No,
horse.
We'll be inside soon, sir.
Goodness gracious, what a day! What a day!
All right. Send in the office. I'll hit the bank first so we can actually get in, and then
Yes.
Goodness gracious, you poor horse. This is full tilt, by the way. This is as fast as we go. Barely keeping up, my goodness.
Well, that cost me $10. No, no.
Now that sounded like my fucking TeamSpeak crashed again. It would seem that that is true. Okay. Let's get some speed. Get closer to him. Okay, quickly. Alt-M.
Oh, goodness.
easy canter in. Yes. Yes. Heading left.
We've got someone following, so straight to the office.
Yes,
okay?
okay. Oh, goodness.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Oops,
Getting in.
sorry.
Yep, getting in.
Be doctors.
We are not.
Inside, right now. Now, go, 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 go.
Any of you doctors?
No,
no.
No, sorry.
No doctors.
What is
I have 75 in the bank.
Okay, well, if anyone has 75, I need it now.
Well, I have to go to the bank. I'll be back.
No,
Someone
no,
wanna
no,
come
no,
with me,
no.
or-
We have the emergency apartment. We can go.
There's 50 on
Alright.
me. Put it out of
4K.
my pockets.
4K.
4K.
Jiminy Christmas. What the? This is even more filled with snow. So what did I just miss? Were they holding up the bank or something?
No, there's a man behind us on a tan horse with a red suit that's been following us since we got into town.
Oh, fair enough. Yes, kind of like the lady in.
Yes, and then the individuals coming from the medical office stating they wanted doctors, but
Yes, insisting on asking us if we were doctors when obviously we were not.
right. Well, no one's dead and we're all here, so another successful outing for the DWATS.
Oh, cheers to that, sir. Yes. Wait a second. Oh, that was sarcasm.
Well, it was. I'm. Everyone at least appears safe, but
Against all odds, we're here.
yes. I don't think it's necessarily safe to be back out on the street. I could get us into the apartment. Unfortunately, I only had 400 in the bank, so now I have nothing in the bank, and I have 400 on me right now.
Well, listen, if we wait a few minutes, I can zip over to the bank and
That's
zip
a possibility. The other possibility is we just curl up here in the snow. I give the money to Hawthorne, and that can be stored here safely when we have access to it. And then we reassess.
Yes, I also have a hotel room.
It's just another day in paradise, really.
It is. This is the last of well, my personal savings. So
I have 300 in the bank. That can be donated. So.
But I mean, if
I have $40 on me if we're trying to not go to the bank.
Well, there's getting. If we can just rest here, it might be safer than getting back out there with whatever's happening or whoever that was following
Yes,
us.
there was a man in red. It's a very aggressive color to be following someone while wearing.
Almost like it would be yes, as if one of us was following somebody while dressed in the full yellow uniform. So
It's almost like the thing on the coat rack over there.
I see.
Right. It's the next step up after yellow, though. It's even
Santa.
It could certainly
Yes,
be
Santa,
Santa. Yes, sir. Perhaps we are being stalked by Santa. That's another book. Hang on.
Stalked by Santa in the fog.
Stalked by Santa in the fog.
That's a good title
Yes.
right there.
Santa's in the mist.
Go see
Yes,
Santa.
Santa's
No,
in the
sir.
mist.
No,
He did
no,
it again.
stay
No,
here. Somebody
don't
get him.
leave. Don't leave, sir. For fuck's sake, don't leave. Please. Oh, fuck.
Mother. All right. I'm.
Is this level 5 yet?
Oh, I'm not letting him go
Definitely
alone.
4. Arthur, can I give you money before we go outside?
Yes.
Help you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can't just leave the apartment. Now, come with me. We're going to the bank. I'm going to get $75.
Give
okay?
money?
I give money.
Oh,
yes.
You give me money.
No, take money. Just
Okay.
come with me. Vail, do you mind? Okay, here we go.
Yes, this way, other way, other
don't
way.
leave. We're going to the bank.
Okay.
Is that the man in red, sir?
I don't know. No.
I like
no.
your suspenders, sir. Okay,
Just
let's go to the bank. There's like 17 of us. Let's go. Come on.
It's a prime number.
Yes, it is.
He's got a fucking lasso out.
She.
I think we're clear.
What am I pulling?
I'm taking out 70.
So we have 400 right now.
I'm giving him $75 right now.
Well, I have nothing. I gave it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne's now too. Well, I have to pay. Fuck. Yes. All right. Sure. Give me money.
I'm giving it to Hawthorne.
All right. Fine. Well, she can't pay to get in. I don't remember how the keys work.
She can give you the money.
Well, if she can pay, great. Then, done.
She'll just pass it over to you in a lump.
Sorry, what's the rent again?
470 or 475.
Okay, we're there. But it's disproportionately yours, McKinsley, unless that's the group
It's
fund.
200.
It's not the group fund. That was all of my personal savings.
200 on me. Please, take it. Some of it was from McKinsley to...
So Buckinsley, just take the money, take some money off of him, and then put that back in your bank.
Look, it's fine.
Back, so I didn't need a
We'll
new
split
horse.
between you and him, so I'll give you 200.
All right, thank you.
Where horse?
Horse and road, sir. We're going back to the apartment.
Okay.
We'll go get your horse tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to look at that horse. Let's go.
Right, are we good to get inside?
Yeah. Yes, you go first.
I'll just...
Go stable?
No, go apartment.
Oh.
Stable tomorrow, yes?
Okay.
Horse fine.
All right, we're good.
Very good.
Vail, do you have a key?
I do not. It's 5F.
It is 5F, 5 fax. I'll see if I can get you a key when we get inside.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Sorry, briefly, to confirm, everyone here has a key except for Vail, yes?
I believe that's true, yes.
All right, I'll get that fixed.
Oh, much obliged.
Very good, sir. That's what your $100 buys you, a key.
I see, I see.
Is there a cap for how many keys we are able to... Well, I thought we could have more than 5 keys, but it says...
I'm not particularly worried.
Right, okay, understood. Well, my apologies. We'll get this sorted if we can.
You having your din-din?
Yes.
Very good. Yes, stew, very yummy. Yes, I'm feeling a bit peckish myself.
Want some?
Oh no, I'm fine. It's, I have a plain ice cream on me. Oh, would you like a plain ice cream, sir?
Ooh.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Want ice cream?
Yes.
All right. Instead of ice cream, or perhaps after ice cream, I think we all need to just meet, and we can meet around the table, and we need to discuss a few things or at least fucking bury it until next week.
Yes. I believe tensions are quite high. So perhaps we could take it down a notch.
Oh, also, sir,
What am I at now?
I have something.
All right, Mike, would you
I
go to a
believe
one?
this is yours.
All right, understood. So, we have had a plan, which we had a contract with the with Mr. Vail and his company to attempt to count telephone poles. We've unfortunately failed in this endeavor. We've been reached out to by an individual claiming to be the Silence. We are all very sure is in the room right now.
It's him, yes.
Yes. And he is not seemingly remembering anything.
Could we put a pause on this for 1 second?
All right.
I'm going to try something.
Hey.
Hi. Could you raise your arms, please? Yeah, this might tickle a little.
Ooh.
Okay, well, looking good. You can put your arms down now. Sir?
Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, he's got nothing on him.
Is he? Well, regardless, we need to discuss what to do, and we had this same conversation last time.
I believe he needs to go see a medical professional, sir.
Would recommend it.
And I don't mean like a doctor who's halfway on the way out, you know what I mean? Potentially a doctor who's got a bit of time.
Yes, perhaps we can get dedicated appointment. We could perhaps see if that could be something that could happen. If the worst comes to worst, if we're not able to get him in with somebody here, perhaps we could get him on a train, take him somewhere else. But I think it would be worth a dedicated visit, perhaps. Does anyone have any specific contacts in the medical department that would be worth reaching out to, or should we just consider seeing if we can use their tip line, as it were?
Possibly a tip line that helped me last week was quite good, but I don't know if I caught her name.
So I'd met, there was I think a medic Mason, and then there was a Doc White had done the triage training. There was some other person there who he actually mostly laid on the ground. I don't know what he was doing, or what his name was. But either way, we should priorities. Number one, we do need to get him medical attention. Number two, we do need funds because we need them, and we haven't had much success for this week.
Yes.
So we can consider a telephone contract. We could work, or we could.
Well, listen, I'm willing to go back to the saloon, or the shaloon, as it were, because I'm going to get back on that horse. You know what I mean? And
I think that is reasonable.
Great money. So
I did make $5 selling a stew to that woman who was probably there to attempt to rob us or use us as hostages.
Well, perhaps we have Hawthorne come up with a protocol where we are keeping track of the funds coming in, and we make sure that no one has anything worth robbing on them, and we have a regular paired running system, maybe, to the bank.
Yep.
As we
100%.
go.
Yep. I think that's the way to go. We just pass any money that we have after we have like 10, 15, 20 bucks somewhere in there. We just pass it along. That person runs to the bank, puts it in the bank. Done.
And then, if we do get up, worst comes to worst, they don't have much to take.
Right.
And if we can, move back to the speakeasy. We still owe Mr. Vail a dedicated telephone run, and there's the Grundlemeyer in the room. We should get him in for the medical professional. Yes. Hello. Yes, sir. Good.
Yes, I'm perfectly fine with that taking precedence over what's
He has a tendency to wander off, and if he does wander off, and we do hear back from the Silence, do we have a general consensus of how people would like to handle this?
I say we actually do what the Silence wants us to do.
Hmm.
Let's ride that to the end. I mean, he seemed perfectly mobile and fine. And
It seemed very functional.
He seemed fine?
Well, I don't mean fine. I mean, he, as far as like being able to get from point A to point B, yes. Now,
Yes.
not so much. But I believe we should see what happens with him, with the silence, that is.
I wouldn't mind doing this. I think that it is something that I'd like to help him. I'd like to see what we can find out. But I would defer to his family and security.
Well, let's not bring that up right now.
Sure, yes.
In terms of security, we can play along until a point.
Sorry, could you say that again?
We can play along up until a point, you know.
Yes, of course. If it gets out of control, we're just out. I wouldn't, perhaps earlier we should have just let him take us where he was going to take us and look like, but I wouldn't mind seeing what that looks like. I don't want him to go to the next level. That's the problem.
Yes, I wouldn't want that either.
And that's to say if the silence
it would
ever
be
comes back again.
a shame if we really had to get his family involved.
Yes, Blanchflower. I mean, he seems pretty docile right now, but there you go. He's eating ice cream. See him right there?
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I did message his mother earlier as well.
Today?
Yes.
All right. I think that's likely for the best.
Yes, but she seems to run a little hot and cold, as it were. So we'll have to see. But I don't think she's the solution anyway. I believe she's the problem.
No, but ignoring the problem apparently is making things worse. So
Yes. No, she can maybe give us a hint, a tip, something.
thoughts on the, we'll say, humanity of installing internal locks for the door so he can't get out?
Well, he is basically a small animal right now, so...
He
I
did
think that's a
escape last
brilliant
weekend.
idea.
Sorry, say that again? Buckinsley?
Well, he escaped last weekend. We had him for, it was Tuesday through Friday, I think, before he left.
Yes, very true, very true. He's getting back up.
So, the problem mechanically, if we were going to do that, is we could lock that door, unless someone's keeping an eye on him, but then everyone can't sleep in there, or we'd have to have somebody let all of us out, which is...
There's also windows.
Yes, I wouldn't want him going out a window.
Hello, sir. Hello.
All right. Well, Titsworth, how about we just deem you the Grundle Minder for now?
The
You
Grundle
mind him?
Minder.
Well, don't... I do have to sleep, so don't blame me.
Yes, we tag out. Or we just lock him in a room while you're sleeping, something like
Very
that.
good, sir. Yes, I don't mind.
We just, you can be just in charge of assigning who is currently minding him at any given point.
Very good, sir.
And then we've got our supply officer here. Everyone has more jobs. Hooray.
Seems to be scratching himself a lot. I wonder if he's taking drugs.
There are, yes, I ran into some kind of interesting leaf earlier today in town. Perhaps he is on drugs. Perhaps he has fleas. Oh God,
yes.
what if he has fleas? I don't.
Well,
No.
It's very cold in here.
Yes, so hopefully not. Maybe it's just.
Do you think it could be some other sort of small bug or insect then?
Perhaps he has a tick.
Like a tick or a chigger?
Something that's affecting his brain.
Wait, a chigger. That's they burrow, yes?
Yes. Well,
Yes,
so
they
do
burrow
ticks.
into your
was
skin.
what did the thing to the ribs.
Ah, yes.
A
Oh.
large chigger.
That just burrowed right through the sternum and popped the whole
popped
rib
right
cage
out.
open.
I mean, it seems unlikely,
Maybe.
but it's an interesting thought.
Well,
In terms of something that burrows and pops out, I don't know.
It's tiny.
Yes,
though.
well,
It's
I mean,
very-
it would be
very small.
popping in. Yes.
Well, initially, and then maybe popped out.
Hawthorne, do you have any
Maybe,
thoughts on this?
maybe it got bigger.
None, sir.
Oh, very good. Okay. Well, with that, I don't know. I feel so bad for the guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was just starting to like him, you know. Like really like him, you know what I mean?
And then it got harder to do that.
Well, now he's just not him. He's
Yeah,
he's another person, really.
Yes. I mean, and I'm just going to throw this out here. I don't know that it's a good idea.
Do you want to smack him? Oh.
No, you could just make sure he can't move, literally. But I feel like that would be rough for a whole week.
Yes, we can't tie him up.
Well, I mean, he shouldn't. But we could.
I don't understand why we shouldn't. Could someone explain why that's a problem?
I was thinking more the mechanics of if he moves, he could, get shaved. It could be a wound, something like that. It could be bad.
Hawthorne, any thoughts on
He'd
this?
live.
Yes, sir. I believe we could be charged with holding him against his will.
Yes,
thank
also
you,
that.
Miss. Appreciate that. Yes, I agree with Hawthorne. Sorry, gentlemen. It's just it's extreme, and yes, we do have to run after him sometimes, but for the most part, we end up finding him.
All right. Well, we'll have one person on.
The silence is a whole different story. Though.
Oh,
that
yes.
guy, that guy's wily. He's like a coyote or something out there.
If we still have him in, let's say, just G form, we keep him, an eye on him. If he, decides he's the silent, wanders off, I don't think it's worth necessarily pursuing individually. I think we need to do the whole group. So if that were to happen, I would say just be safe and don't, put yourself in a position where it's just you chasing off after a, maybe skilled spy, maybe not. Either way.
Probably not, yeah.
Probably not, but, it's nice to dream.
Yes. I mean, it could make an interesting story, but otherwise. I believe he's still at heart just Grundemeier.
Indeed. Well,
chasing off after a grown man pretending to be a skilled spy while not actually being one is also similarly folly, so.
Yes, I'm not even sure he's pretending. I think in his mind he is a spy. And that therein lies the rub, right?
Well, I might try. I don't know how much longer before some carpenters come through and try to fix up that place, but it looked like there were 2 spots that had been carved. Were there any others? It looked like it was silence was golden and something else. Something about hush.
Hush. Yes, I looked at the other rooms when I went back to sweep, and there was nothing.
All right. Well, okay. Disregard then. So, all right. Point of order: 1, get him to a doctor at some point. 2, keep an eye on him. 3, we're just going to run a barn to try and make money next time, and then reassess.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, very cold.
All right, let's get him under.
Did someone leave a
blankets or
window
whatever.
Yes, take this blanket. Let's go to bed, sir. Well, you alone are going to bed. Let's go. Come on. Sir?
Picks a blankie.
All right, it's been a little while, but I think if I, we get a little something in here and just twist it. All we have to do is fish the little stupid piece out that I'm going to get in there, and then we'll be able to get in and out. He should be able to figure
At least he still has his shoes on. So fucking cold in here. My God.
No kidding.
Everything okay, Hawthorne?
Yes, I'll just stay up a little and make sure you can get to bed all right, and then I'll head to bed myself.
Very good. Blanchflower and I might have a cigarette at the window if that's okay. I think going outside's a bad idea.
I think that that would be safest in here.
Yes. Would you like a cigarette, sir?
Absolutely, yes. Just
Yes,
let me
okay.
grab my jacket.
Does anyone else need a cigarette?
I only have 2 left, so
I
I
have
don't know.
more.
Vail, if you want one.
I have plenty.
Yes, I wouldn't mind one if you have
Yes,
one.
I don't have any.
Would you want one, Hawthorne?
I suppose so.
Perhaps we should just smoke in general and fuck the window.
Yes, why not? I mean, the windows are already aren't working, so I feel like...
Yes, I
probably
feel
just
like
fine to
all the
smoke here.
windows are stuck open, so...
I was doing it more for Grundle's sake in the past, but he's basically a potato at this point.
Oh yes, and if anyone's hungry or thirsty, I still have all that stew and coffee on me.
I perhaps could use a stew maybe before I'm going to bed, but...
Yeah,
Sure,
same
just
here.
let
I
me
could
know.
use a stew.
Yes, we can all have a stew.
Oh god, that's good.
All right, as current head agent, I have a proposal.
Yes, sir.
Rules say we can't smoke or drink while on duty. I think drinking while on duty, I understand that. That is something where, you know, it can inhibit what we're actively doing. And given, you know, security threats, I think that it would be best to keep people safe. However, I think anybody should be able to fucking smoke.
Yes, I would agree. We've been
All right.
doing it anyway, so.
Exactly. I just, you know, I feel like right now we could just, you know, make it an actual amendment. So, yeah, consider it done.
Here, here.
Excellent.
Cheers for new head agent. Well, acting head agent, that is.
And it, you know, it never was explicitly written down that you couldn't smoke.
I think it
anyway,
was. Because I was copying them again for certain new members. I'm pretty sure it actually is in there.
Did he amend it after copying?
Oh, maybe.
Mine?
No, I believe we did have somewhat of a conversation, and I believe you mentioned it.
Well, it's...
Doesn't matter now.
Yes, now it's smoking is cool. It's facial.
It's always been cool where I'm from, sir.
It's so cool.
So,
All right, well, if anyone
It's a way
sees
of life.
Suze, I don't know. I mean, hopefully Suze comes back, but somebody let her know she's fine to smoke.
oh, very good, sir.
Will do.
So I suppose next week we're doing the bar then.
Unless, you know, we get robbed or shot on the way there.
Oh yeah, so unless the Grundlemeyer thing takes a bit of time,
Yes.
which it could.
Indeed. Well, you know, we'll find out, but
Yes.
I think...
I'd like to get him help. I really do think of him as a friend.
Yes,
So.
yes, I would concur. So what we can do is we round up everyone next week. We head to the bar, and then we send a tip in request. If we can convince him to write one, you know, great. But if not, we send a tip in stating that there's a man who is, you know, out of sorts and could very much use evaluation and/or help. And we see if we get a response and just let them know. You know, we can take him to an office if we hear back. And if we don't, we just, you know, try not to let him escape again and go from there. That is assuming he doesn't escape from us. I mean, shouldn't you? If he leaves and we're not able to take care of him over the course of this next week, I mean, then, you know, we readjust and replan next time. But either way, I'd say the plan is we meet, we go to a bar, we try and make some money, and that's the plan.
Unless the silence comes back, in which case we
Right.
should probably follow through with that.
Yes.
See where it takes us.
That I think I don't want to plan for the silence doing that. Just I don't know if it will happen. But if it does, yes, we can divert.
But I do believe that we should probably play along next time, instead of him like we did, and like rightfully so. It was ridiculous, but we should play along, and we should let him lead us to wherever he's leading us. We can choose if it's safe or not when we get there, you know. But we play along. We say, "Oh yes,
All
Mr.
right.
Silence, we love you. We respect you." And
I think that's reasonable, but we need to have something where if it's not safe, if there is a concern, we need to have some kind of code word that we can utilize.
Yes.
We know is now not xylophone or anything else, but something where we can just say, look, we have to, you know, actually face this realistically and stop the charade because somebody could get hurt or there's a threat of some gang doing something or
The
what have you.
Propose.
Remember when Grandma said that? Xenophobia, he said.
That's a possibility. What were you thinking, Blanchflower?
Equine cunnilingus.
Oh, that's way too long. And again, you really need to go down.
It would
to
never
them,
be
so-
mistaken.
Yes.
Whereas someone might honestly accuse one another of xenophobia, and that's my.
I'm
issue with
delegating
that.
to you. Yes, I'm not dealing with
No, I
equine
totally
cunnilingus.
agree with the xenophobias, but this is. Yes. Anyway, maybe not that. We'll figure something else out, like cow droppings or something, you know?
The name
Watch
of
out
my
for those cow droppings.
I mean, somebody might say cow droppings.
Maybe, but highly unlikely, but possibly, yes.
the name of my last operation was Downfall. Perhaps that.
Oh, Downfall works, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
Works for me.
Operation Downfall, equine cunnilingus.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, it rolls off the
I'll
tongue.
leave my resignation papers on the table.
That's
Thank you,
not,
sir.
I'm allowed to make a joke, right? Like one joke, like one.
I
Okay,
actually,
let's-
I actually think it quite funny, sir.
All right, Downfall it is. Thank you very much, Vail.
Yes, of course.
I'm hungrier than a rat on cheese.
Is that a direct analogy, or is that some kind of street lingo?
A bit of both. Definitely street lingo, but it's how I feel.
God, I just
You
want
put a
so
giant block
badly
of
to be
cheese in
done
front of a
with
rat.
this,
That rat's gonna eat the
to
cheese.
Go make some
Yeah, I
bacon
guess
fried
we-
rice. I think there's white rice downstairs.
could
I think there's bacon grease.
Take all of our
I wanna
money and just
fry
put it
up.
into cheese and start stacking cheese in here. Have we considered cheesemongering as some kind of business?
Didn't we meet a cheesemonger recently?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's a quite quiet food. I'd be all in favor.
Yes, cheese is quite tender. Unless it isn't. Oh, I know what it was. It was the guy that got the milk off me, the rotten milk.
Yeah.
He was talking about a cheesemonger.
Well, let's see. So we've still got current sleeping arrangements. We haven't got another bed in, so I'll just curl up in a corner. But everyone, well done for not dying today.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, well, I was going to say, if nothing else, I appreciate you trusting and following my orders when I gave them. Sorry if I was terse. I just wanted to keep us safe here.
No,
and
yes, you know more
safe
than us,
we were,
so we should absolutely. If you say something, we will do it if it keeps us alive. That's the
Yes,
goal.
well done today. We stayed safe.
Thank you for your diligence.
Also, I don't think you should ever apologize for terseness. That's a quality to be commended.
Yes, even when you were terse, I said it's quite okay. I mean, it makes sense. We were all a bit on edge, as it were.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to head to bed. If you are staying up, then there's no point in me guarding at the door, and we haven't heard any sort of business on the streets in a little bit here, so I think we're good to call it,
All
or
right.
at least I am.
Yes,
Well,
I
yes.
will I'll keep an eye out for now, and then we'll go from there.
Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the snow bugs bite.
Wait,
Yes,
snowbugs.
indeed.
Yes.
Snow
What?
bugs.
Oh, yes. They come out of the mist at night.
All right, well, I'll write that down too.
Yep.
It's a
No,
very sinister laugh.
Yes, well,
thank you.
seriously, all of you rest well. You've earned it.
Thank you. And Vail, thank you again for the stew. Very, very much appreciated. It hit the spot.
Yes, good to hear you. Well, I may head back to my hotel room and call it there. I don't need to steal your bed this week, Buckingsley, but yes,
No,
it was a
understood.
pleasure.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week then.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Vail.
Yes, quite.
Yes, you all stay safe now and stay warm, goodness.
Yes, use
We'll
well.
figure
I'll
this out,
get out of
Sal.
the way
We'll
here.
figure it all out for you.
All right. Yay, we did it. We only went and did it. All right, what a day, what a day, what a day. All right, let's quickly. Let's raid. I presume Yakalub Khan is streaming, so we will raid him. First, I'm just going to make sure that he's live. Yes, of course he's live. All right. All right, let's read.